Switch leaders, come on, new month. It is February. We are crushing 2020. This week, here's what you can expect. We're talking about peer relationships, so the importance of your friends. So here's what the night is going to look like. We're going to have a welcome. Whenever students come into the auditorium, we're going to play a game. Game is called Entourage. I want you to know that you can participate with your students. Think giant game of rock, paper, scissors with 350 plus people, and it's going to come down to 2 final contestants after multiple rounds, and everyone who has lost on this side of the room will be cheering for this one person. Everyone who lost on this side of the room will be cheering for that one person. So it's going to be mega energy for a final game of rock, paper, scissors. We're talking about this idea that, man, people who have your back, it matters. Your friendships matter. So that's going to be fun. You can participate, bring the energy, cheer your students on as they play in that game. After that, we'll go into worship, then we'll have a message where we're looking at some of the things, the qualities of a friend. A friend is someone who's available. A friend is someone who is compassionate, and a friend is someone that you can depend on. And then during switch groups, you will have the opportunity to ask your students the question, what kind of friend are you? And that's a pretty deep question, right? But we want to evaluate where we're at now and figure out where we want to be in the future as we are friends to the people around us. So that's what you can expect for the night. Going to be a fun night. Some things to look forward to coming up. So February 12th, so next week, we will not have Switch. It is encouraged that you find some time to meet with your switch group. Remember our 2 adult policy. Find some time and meet with your switch group. It is not mandatory, but man, I would love to just hear some stories. I know that when we have a week off from Switch, from here at the church, there's some really special things that can go on outside of these walls. So find some time to hopefully meet with your group. And then on February 19th, we'll be back for the Switch album release party, also Silent Disco. That's gonna be the biggest night of the semester, so we wanna promote that like crazy. We're gonna have invites on the seat this coming week at Switch. You and your students take those with you, and then stay engaged with your students next week during that week off, because coming off of a week off into a huge night of the semester, we want to make sure we're communicating with our students to get them back here. This is also an incredible opportunity to partner with parents, switch leaders. If you do not have your students' parents' contact info, get that this week. Be following up with them during the week off just to connect with them, let them know what is going on, and to bring their students back on February 19th. That's all I got for you now. Love you guys. We'll see you this Wednesday.